someone please explain to me why teenage girls are so mean for no reason? So about an hour ago, I went out to Target, and mind you, I already hate going out by myself, so this just made it 10 times worse. So literally right as I'm walking into Target, a group of 5 girls walks in. And the first thing that goes through my head is, oh my gosh, they're so pretty, I'm scared of them. I haven't had conditioner for about like a week and a half, and I've been too lazy to go to the store, so the first place that I went in Target was to go get more conditioner. So the group of girls is like right behind me, and I just hear them like laughing and giggling. I don't think they're laughing at me, but you know, when a group of girls is behind you laughing, you get like scared. I don't know about y'all, but I do. I'm not gonna give you guys all of the boring details. I'm gonna get straight to the point that literally hurt my feelings and made me want to run out of Target crying. I grab my conditioner and then I go over and look at the nails, because as we all know, I have 4 nails on this side and then none on this hand, and I was like, let me just get some acrylic, some press-on acrylic. So the press-on nails are on like the back shelf, and I bend down to like look at the ones on the bottom, and one of the girls, obviously the mean one, comes up to me and is like, do you know where the nail polish remover is? As if it's not right next to me. But I just replied with, I'm not sure, I don't work here. And she was like, oh, it looks like you'd work here. And at that point, I'm like, oh, I don't know what that means. All the Target employees are wearing red. I am wearing a black hoodie. Does it look like I work here? But no, I was way too scared to like talk back to that girl. Then one of the other girls that she's with grabs the conditioner that I had already grabbed and goes, ooh, I've been looking for this, and takes it and walks down the aisle and starts laughing with her friend. Now, I am all by myself, and it is a group of girls. I'm not going to say anything because I don't feel like getting my feelings hurt. So I get up, don't pick out any nails, and I'm just kind of upset, and I walk over right back to the conditioner because that's one thing that I did need. So I hear the girls laughing, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get out of this aisle. So I hurry up and grab my conditioner. And like, I genuinely felt like I was being like pranked or something, like, and I know I'm being dramatic, but like, why are they so mean? So 2 girls, my bad, 2 girls come from this side of like the aisle, and then 3 girls come from this side of the aisle, and they're laughing their ass off, like not trying to like corner me in, but like they're walking towards me, and I'm just sitting here like, what the actual heck? I know I sound dramatic, but like being there, it felt like they were like trying to corner me in and like jump me or something. So I say, excuse me, and I get out the aisle. So about 5 minutes goes on of me being in Target, and I'm trying to like figure out what I want for dinner tonight. So I'm like going down the frozen food section. They didn't say this directly to my face, but they made it very clear that it was aimed towards me. The girl that told me that I look like I work at Target walks by the aisle and was like, of course she's in the food section. Obviously aimed at me. At this point, I'm like, what the hell? Like, who are these girls and why are they doing this? Because it was like nothing said to my face other than that first interaction at like the nail spot, but then everything else kind of like was like secretly aimed at me, and I'm like, what did I do to these girls? This is what made me feel like I was literally being filmed for freaking TikTok. So I guess they split up, and one of the other girls, they come by and like she's like recording me, and I'm like, oh shoot. Oh, maybe this was for TikTok to see what would you do. So at this point, I only have a big bottle of the Crystal Nest conditioner in my hands and then a bag of Dino Nuggets because your girl loves Dino Nuggets. And I just really did not feel like cooking tonight. At this point, it's like another 5 minutes goes by. I kind of forget about the girls. Right when I forget about them. As I'm walking towards the clothes in Target, one of the girls bumps into me trying to make everything in my hands fall out. And I literally looked at her like this. And she looks at me and she says, is there a problem? I was like, no, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I'm so sorry. After I says that, the girl goes, pussy. I'm like, what the actual fuck? If you're the really pretty girl that I ran into Target with the ginger long hair that was curled, you are rude. As she's walking back to her friends, I realize that I am being recorded. So if you guys see a video of me on TikTok basically getting bullied by a group of girls, yeah, that's me. I just kind of forget about it. I don't really pay them no mind because I'm like, girls are just rude. I saw a really cute pair of jeans on a mannequin. I set my Dino Nuggets and my conditioner down because again, that's all I had in my hands, right on like the little shelf where like all of the jeans were, or whatever you call it. I have the jeans like this. I see one of the girls, a different girl, not the ginger girl this time, run over, snatch my conditioner and run. Again, what is the point? Again, I know I'm being dramatic, but at that point, I literally just wanted to cry. I'm like, why am I being bullied by a random group of girls? I totally forgot about my Dino Nuggets, and I try to walk over back to the conditioner because that is the one thing that I need. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get this conditioner and I'm going to leave. I heard the girls laughing again. I turn around and they're literally following me, and I'm like, why? Like, at that point, like, I just wanted to bust out in tears. Why? Am I ugly or something? Like, why are y'all bullying me? I grab my conditioner, and as I am walking out of the aisle, a different girl, this time it was a girl that hasn't said anything, comes up to me and says, do you have something to say to us? Because you keep giving us a dirty look. And I said, no, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like y'all are trying to target me or something. And they said, are you calling us a bitch? And I said, no, I did not say that. Just like that. I was like, No, I did not say that. I'm just trying to get my stuff and leave the store. What is your point in doing this? The girl goes, we just find it funny. And at that point, I'm like, okay, so now I know everything that you guys were doing was on purpose. But again, I'm scared of a group of girls, so I didn't say anything and I just walked away. I get to self-checkout with just my conditioner. I left my dino nuggets that I really wanted. I get over there and I see the group of girls following me and I'm like, please, not again. I get to the self-checkout and one of them comes up to me and was like, oh, I'll pay for that for you. I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I got it. It's literally just a couple bucks. And she was like, no, I'm gonna get it for you. In like the fake high-pitched voice. While I'm insisting no, she taps her phone, pays for my thing, and then walks away with it. At that point, I literally just left Target and was like, I am not doing this. I'm never coming back here. I got in my car and I cried on the way home because I was just being a little dramatic little baby. But I don't know, guys. If you are one of those girls and you are watching this, please do better and don't do that to anyone else because you made me want to cry in the store. And if that was what your goal was, you succeeded. Because y'all are bitches. Now I will not be eating anything for dinner because of your little comment that was like, oh, of course she's in the food section. Oh, what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Are you calling me fat? Are you calling me? You could have just called me fat. You didn't have to secretly beat around the bush. No, I'm just kidding. I just ordered Chipotle. Fuck y'all. Love you guys. Bye. I genuinely thought you guys were exaggerating when you guys were telling your stories about the little girls in Sephora. They are actually insane. It happened about 2 days ago and I didn't want to tell this story because I do have a younger audience and I didn't want anyone mad at me. I'm not targeting anyone. I'm just telling my experience. So for Christmas, me and my sister, we got like a lot of Sephora gift cards and we were like, all right, let's go spend it even though we don't really need anything. Let's just go for fun. So the second that me and my sister walk through the door of Sephora, literally right as we're walking in through the door, me and her both look at each other like, because we see a little girl, like 10 years old max, actually 9 years old max. I mean, I didn't stop and ask the little girl, hey, how old are you? But she looked very, very young. And she had a basket filled with stuff. Like, I mean, filled. So I walk over to the Drunk Elephant section because I haven't tried the Goldie Drops and I like really wanted to try them. Me and my sister were just kind of like scanning all the products, seeing if there's like any new Drunk Elephant products. And there was another little girl at the Drunk Elephant stuff with us. Okay, let me word this as best as I can. So there was another little girl over there around her age. And I guess she was looking for something. And the friend, the one that we seen in the beginning that had so much stuff in her basket, let's call her Basket Girl. Basket Girl walks over there. I guess like her friend or sister or whatever that was already at the Drunk Elephant stuff with us, with me and my sister. She goes, oh my gosh, they don't have it. Like she literally screamed it. And then they started like mixing stuff with the Drunk Elephant tester. Then they start opening up the packaged items that you buy and they start mixing those. The packaged items that we're supposed to buy, they're mixing them, using them, and then putting it back into the packet. My sister has no balls. I wasn't going to say anything, but she did. She said, you guys can't be doing that. The little girl goes, who asked you? My sister's exact words were, you're like 5, where's your mom? While this is going on, we kind of like shifted more towards the Glow Recipe stuff because the Drunk Elephant and Glow Recipe were like right next to each other. I guess the little girl got mad about that comment that my sister made about where is your mom? And I thought y'all were lying. I thought y'all were lying. The Lord can vouch for me. I thought you guys were lying. They started knocking stuff off the Glow Recipe shelf. It wasn't Drunk Elephant this time, but they started knocking stuff off the Glow Recipe shelf. They didn't shatter anything, but they were knocking stuff down and laughing. Now this poor Sephora worker, if you are watching my video, please comment down below and tell me if this was you because, oh my goodness, she was young, she had pink hair, she had her makeup done. Please comment down below because bless your soul. She went up to the little girls and she was like, hi guys, you guys can't be doing that, blah, 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 blah. Me and my sister like, got your ass. Mind you, me and my sister, we are nosy, so we stayed right there to listen to the tea. The girl looks at the lady, the one with the full basket, not the other friend. Are you like 10 years old? Why is your hair pink? My jaw dropped. I'm like, whose kid is this? Whose kid is this? Again, this poor worker, she sighed and walked away. She didn't say anything else. That poor worker. At this point, we've been in the store for, I want to say, like 15 minutes. Like 5 minutes goes by. This Sephora is like really freaking big. Somehow we end up at the perfumes together. This little girl took a perfume. The ones that look like this, not like the full size, but like, I guess like the little roll-on. I don't know exactly which one it was, but she stuffs it in like a little purse that she had. Me and my sister look at each other like, why is this 5-year-old little girl stealing from Sephora? Again, my sister with 0 balls, 0. She walks by them and she goes, ooh, I'm snitching. The one with the basket, the full basket. Shut up, rat. At this point, like, I feel like I can't even blame the kid. Where is your parents? Where is your parents? Oh, this line was literally huge. We saw them get in line, and again, me and my sister are nosy, so we're like, let's go get in line. By the way, I don't know if she, like, took it out of her purse or anything. We walked away after that because we weren't gonna be following little girls around the store. And, like, low-key, I was scared what those little girls were gonna do to me if I snitched on them, so I just kept my mouth shut. Please don't come at me. I just acted like I didn't see it. Like, I really didn't want to get beat up by 10-year-old girls. I really didn't. And they genuinely looked like they bite, so again, I just kept my mouth shut. I don't know if I said this already, but the line was, like, extremely long. Like, it's right after the holidays. Of course it's gonna be long. This girl pulls out her phone. Looked like it was either the 13, 14, or 15 Pro Max. She goes, "Mom, where are you? We're about to check out." In that exact tone. The next thing that I hear is, "I need your card. Hurry up. This is embarrassing." In, like, the rudest tone ever. If I talked to my mama like that, I would have no teeth in my mouth. But right as they get to the register, we were still in line. Like, we were just one person behind them. Guess the mom of the girl with the basket walks in. As the Sephora worker is ringing, like, the girl's stuff up, the mom goes, stop scanning, please. Stop scanning, please." Literally just like that. The mom goes, "This is absurd. You girls can pick 3 apiece out of this pile." The little girl with the basket looked at her mom, and I'm pretty sure everyone in Sephora could hear her, goes, "I want it all!" Like, not that loud, but it was loud. The mom goes, "Do you think I'm made of money?" Like, about to cry. Like, "Do you think I'm made of money?" I'm not gonna lie, this was a little bit funny. The girl goes, "That's what mom stands for, made of money." I was like, my teeth all the way down to my toes. All the way down to my toes. If I talk to my mom like that, ooh. Low-key, her mom slays for this. She said, "You have 5 seconds to pick 3 things or everything's getting put back." Like, mean. I was like, oh, it's getting real. Me and my sister and the worker, like, that was checking us out, we were, like, low-key laughing, and I was like, go slower, go slower. And she just kind of, like, giggled. I was obviously joking. We just wanted to hear the tea. The worker was laughing, too. She was like, "Girl, we see this every day." I'm like... Anyways, the girl starts crying, sobbing, hysterically crying. I don't know how she made herself cry that fast, but hysterically crying. And the friend or sister or whatever is just sitting there, like, quiet, not saying a word, and she is sobbing. I hate you. You're the worst mom ever. You're the worst mom ever. I'm never talking to you again. I wish I had a new mom. I'm like, we're just sitting in shock, and, like, everyone in the line is laughing. Because, like, the line was filled with, like, teenage girls, like, looking at this, like, what in the heck? She's literally 5. Why is she acting like this over makeup? As I was, like, tapping my phone to pay, the mom or whatever looks at the cashier and she's like, "I'm so sorry, just scan it all." I looked at her like, "No, girl, you're supposed to say, put all that shit back. Put it all back." I don't know how much, like, the total was because I wasn't there to, like, hear anything because, like, I was done checking out. But when I am telling you guys, I am regretting not taking a picture of the little girl's basket, but I'm not going to take a picture of a little girl. Like, that's not right, I think. I promise when I'm not lying when I say that basket looked like it cost more than $1,000. I'm being so for real. I know I seen Rare Beauty in there. I know there was Drunk Elephant in there, and I know there was Charlotte Tilbury in there. There was, I think, Burberry Her perfume, like the big one. I'm not sure. Oh, on top of that, what she stuffed in her little bag. Anyways, this video is literally almost 10 minutes long. I'm sorry for, like, holding you guys this long. I just really want to tell this story. I know not all of you guys are like this. Please don't get mad at me. I was just telling what I saw because, like, I was not believing how crazy these little girls can be in Sephora. Anyways, that's it. Bye, guys. Get ready with me while I share with you guys the most crazy, insane rumors that were spread about me during high school. It's literally just genuinely insane how fast a false rumor can spread around the entire school. One of the first insane rumors, we had this math teacher and he was kind of a creep. I'm pretty sure he ended up getting fired. I'm not sure if he's still there, so I don't want to say his name. He would low-key flirt with all the girl students, blah, 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 blah. I had him in 9th grade. So one day we have a substitute teacher. Immediately, everyone goes, "He got fired, he's such a creep." And I'm like, y'all are, like, over-exaggerating. He probably is sick or something. First block class bell rings. I walk foot into second block. A girl that I'm friends with comes up to me and goes, "Everyone's saying Mr. Oh shit. Gotta blur that name out. Everyone's saying that Mr. Blank got fired because you're sleeping with him." Excuse me? Excuse me. I'm just sitting here in complete, utterly shock because I'm like, excuse me? I was the most innocent little girl in 9th grade. Like, innocent, like, nothing. Like, people are saying you're sleeping with Mr. Blank. I'm like, excuse me. Excuse me. I ended up figuring out that one of the girls in my math class that literally was failing the class spread that rumor and it got around the entire school. I guess she didn't like me. I didn't know the girl. She just didn't like me because she didn't like me. I don't know. We only had half of the school year in 9th grade because of COVID, and I went homeschooled my 10th grade year. So we're gonna fast forward to 11th grade. It's like my 4th day at school. My 4th day back at school after being homeschooled for a full year. While we're switching from 2nd to 3rd block, I'm in the restroom, and this girl comes up to me and she goes, "Do you stuff your bra?" Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Just kidding, I didn't say that. I said, "Excuse me?" Well, Lex posted on her private story that you stuff your bra. Who's a Lex? Oh, shoot. I need to blur out names before anyone gets mad. But then it clicks in my head who she is. She's a best friend of one of my friends. I find this girl Snap, the girl that, oh, this is my new blush. I totally forgot to show you guys. Anyways, back to the story. I find this girl Snap that was apparently saying I stuff my bra. I text her and I asked her, like, why are you posting on a private story saying that I stuff my bra when I don't even know you? And she was like, well, your friend told me that. I was like, oh. Okay, this one's an insane one, and if my old friends from high school are watching this, please let me know if you remember this. I get to school one day, and we all met up in the parking lot, like me and my little group, before we went into school, and they're telling me that they heard that I slept with my older brother. I didn't even know I had an older brother. I have 6 younger siblings and 1 brother, and he's a twin to a girl. And he was also 10 years old at that time. So apparently, I have an older brother that I do not know about, and I slept with him. One small little rumor, I'm not good at history, like at all, like my brain cannot comprehend history, but apparently it went around the school that I paid my history teacher to change my SOL grade so that I'd pass. I'm like, okay, like I know I'm not smart, but do y'all really think I'm that dumb? Okay, this one's kind of a stupid one, but I forgot. In 9th grade, it went around literally the entire school that my teacher has to give me a ride to school because my mom can't afford a car and I am unable to take the bus. Or I was like banned from the bus, something like that. So apparently it went around the school that my teacher had to take me to school. I sat my happy ass down on that bus and took that bus to school every single day. So I don't know where you guys are getting that my teacher took me to school, because I would rather my teacher take me to school than take that bus. So yeah, I had people coming up and asking me about that for literal days. I'm like, leave me alone. Who cares even if she did take me to school? Can't forget about this one. Can't forget, hold on, guys, about this one. Okay. Let me just quickly, I'm not going to tell you guys the story on this, but can't forget about the rumor that went on about this. This was pretty deep. Anyways, long story short, I had bronchitis and I was given Tessalon pearls and my body had a bad allergic reaction to those. That's when I went up to go to the bathroom. I passed out. Doctors told me that my heart stopped, whatever, blah, 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 blah. All I did was have an allergic reaction. I fell against the toilet. It pierced into my skin, almost to my bone, whatever. This is my favorite part. I get to school and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Gianna, like, did you go to rehab? Because apparently I don't know if I can say that word on TikTok, did DRUGS and started going like this with a knife, but just, that was the rumor. But I overdosed and started... What? Make it make sense! This day, I don't know who made up that rumor, but it is completely false. Like, excuse me? There was this one girl on one of my old sport teams that went around telling everyone that I tried to get with her boyfriend, and I am a homewrecker. I'm like, excuse me, your boyfriend literally looks like an Oompa Loompa mixed with a Lorax. I do not want your 3-foot-tall Smurf-looking boyfriend. Excuse me? But shoot, since you're spreading those rumors, I might as well make them true, right? Just kidding. I would never. But one that went around in 8th grade was I had my boobies pierced. Like, excuse me? I wasn't even allowed to get my belly button pierced in 8th grade. I don't have my boobies pierced. Like, nope. I was the new girl in 7th/8th grade. I started gaining a little bit of a social media platform around 9th grade, 10th grade. So there has been a lot of crazy things spread about me. Let me know if you guys want a part 2. Love you guys. Bye.